Alright, so taking this Phrobis M9 apart, I'm gonna soak this in some warm water and a little bit of Tide detergent, just a touch. I'm gonna let this soak. There's quite a bit of oil and crud in this, so we'll get that clean. I swapped out, this is a nicer Phrobis pouch that I had to put on this. I took the one that it came with off. So we've got all these parts off. We're going to clean, and I wanted to show you guys, I noticed this is not an original part. So this is a aftermarket. Which is kind of not cool, because it should have the original part there that came with it, and it wasn't specified in the auction. So it's something you might ask about. I don't know if every one of them are like this. You know, if you find somebody auctioning or selling these, I didn't really think to look. Attention to detail. So I failed on that. But it's not a big deal for me, it's okay. But somebody else, it might be a big deal. So it's just something to look for. This is going to get gently soaked and cleaned. And then I got the handle off, of course. I just sprayed some oil, some WD, let it soak overnight, and this came right out. But I want you guys to take a look at the tang bar on this. This is a screw-in type, of course. But this thing is a high quality. This is a really high quality piece from this is a Phrobis from the Phrobis factory. So anytime you buy one of these government auction knives from somebody, you want to make sure you take this out, because a lot of these guys are getting sneaky, and they're taking out this is a really high quality machined part. Okay, I got that backwards. It's going to be turned like that, and actually I need to put this on first. But I wanted to show you guys this part, because this is, like I said, this is really high quality. So make sure when you do a PMCS, you want to make sure they didn't screw you and swap this out with something cheap, you know. There we go. So I'm going to gently wash the handle, and then I've got some guitar polish that will really shine these up nice. So I'm just in here this morning messing with this. I'm going to go out to my shop at around probably another hour. 10 o'clock is when I usually go out there, somewhere in there. And you'll need to, I just took this off with a flathead screwdriver, you know. And so yeah, so then what I'm going to do is I don't mess with the, we're going to leave the original finish. And whenever you look for these, for me, I mean, everybody, you know, everybody has different, you know, standards of what they want to pick when they find these, but as long as the blade's got 80% of its original finish, I'm happy, and the secondary cutting edge has not been damaged, and they got solid tips. Another thing you have to look for is this upper swedge, to make sure they haven't jacked it up with your wire cutter. This is in pretty nice, it's decent shape, you know, like I was telling you on that last video that I did. Phrobis, says M9 Phrobis 3 USA. So this is a Gen 3, and your Gen 4 will have a, on the M, the tops will be flat, and you get on the Gen, excuse me, on the Gen 2, the tops will be flat, and you have a lazy 9. This is a Gen 3. And they're just fun to collect. It's these M9s. They're going to get the job done. They were designed to be a field utility knife and as a last ditch melee combat where you attach these to your battle rifle. The only thing I've always said is I wish they would have designed this tang to be a little bit longer. They could even shorten this just a little bit and brought this out another inch, and then added their, you know, the screw-on tang there. I love the fuller in there. Just looks, it's, the whole knife is just a, it's a really cool knife. It's just, to me, it's got the cool factor and the history. And these knives will, they're a weapon. You know, it's a tool for field use and cutting and bob wire and all that, and for, you know, having a cutting implement. But they're designed to penetrate, and they can easily kill as, you know, defensive weapon. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this, and this one here, I'm going to wash this gently, and then we're going to take some guitar polish, shine this up. Got to take a little ear cleaner, and I'll get some oil, and there's some rust and dirt inside there. We're going to clean all that up. So we'll just check everything out, get it clean, and put it back together. Just thought I'd throw this little video on here for you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one.